All of the people around the world, don't give up, don't give in, listen to your heart. One human race of different faiths, all embraced in a solemn place. Listen to your soul. All we want, all we need is freedom. All we want, all we need is freedom. For you and for me and for everyone. Freedom, freedom. This is our home. We all call the earth. Shout it out, sing it loud. Listen to your voice. All we want, all we need is freedom. All we want, all we need is freedom. For you and for me and for everyone. GFN Global Filipino Network. Vilma, live in LA, Season 3, Episode 5. Vilma, live in LA. Vilma, live in LA. Welcome to Vilma Live in LA, right here on the GFN channel. It is Season 3, Episode 5. And again, as always, it's going to be a great show for you tonight. We are zooming over to Hong Kong. Our special guest is a recording artist, very, very, very popular in Hong Kong, and one of my good friends, ELISA CHAN. Yes, yay, we have her on the show. And then now we get to say our hellos to all the beautiful people out there. You know who you are. I truly am so appreciative that you're here every single week with me. Okay, and I love, chatting away with everybody right there in the chat box. So yes, do the greetings, do the hellos, do the lovely comments. Okay, I love you guys. Yes, and I'm also going to be giving you a little song a little later on.
Vilma, love in
Vilma, live in LA. Vilma, live in LA. Vilma, live in LA.
Okay, see if you can sing along with us in this song.
Give me
All right, everybody. Tonight on the show, Vilma Live in LA, we are zooming over to Hong Kong. One of my sweetest, good friend, longtime friend, is joining us, and she is a recording artist, so popular in Hong Kong. So let's welcome ELISA Chan, or as everybody calls her now, Miss Chan Chan. Hi!
Hi, so good to see you. How long has it been?
Years. I've actually emigrated to the States 2021, like fully living here. So it's been 20 years.
Really?
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 I don't think I got to see you when I went there on vacation. But
Okay, I remember the last time that we shared the stage, it was in the Hong Kong Coliseum. It
yeah,
was in my concert,
yeah,
and we were doing a duet together. We were doing Sting, The Shape of My
yeah.
Heart.
I love that.
That was memorable.
Yeah, we really blended well together. Wow.
And did you know that actually there are they still have clippings on the YouTube?
Really? Oh, okay. I'm glad that you reminded me. We should,
Yeah.
show that. I love
But
that.
it's been how long? How many years ago? 27. It was 1994.
Yeah, and I love the name of that show, your concert, The Impossible.
Yeah. Impossible also stand as I am possible.
Yeah, yes.
And that concert was something that we have invited all the top musicians, musical directors, to play sort of like all different type of music, jazz and rock. We remember we also did Chick Corea,
Yeah,
Blue Mouse, and we also did one song, Night in Tunisia.
I
You
know
remember
you
that?
you you take on the most challenging songs, so kudos to you.
Oh, I would say at that time I didn't think whether it's I have the ability or what, but I just think that we should do something that to salute to musicians all over. Yeah,
Yeah,
because they've been with us for a long time. Yeah.
right. Because not only are you a recording artist, but you're also a musician, meaning you do jazz, you do lots of different types of music, and it's not a you can sing a cappella, you can sing on the fly, so you're well rounded.
I can't sing a cappella. I tell you, you can do a cappella, and not me. I mean, you do the a cappella, and I can do the main
Yeah.
line. Yeah, okay. I'm not. I have to confess that I'm not as have the good ears and the training as you girls. You girls are marvelous. You and your
Oh,
sisters. Yes, yeah,
oh,
really lovely,
it's
very talented. Mm.
yeah, yeah. So we were talking earlier that you just finished your TV guesting in Malay for the Malaysian TV, right? A singing
Yeah.
contest. Are you able to share a little bit of information on that with us?
Oh, actually, it's a singing contest has been going on in Malaysia, all over Malaysia for years, and this contest is meant for people over 45. Imagine, 45, and then one of the oldest contestant this year is 75 years old,
Wow.
and I, and I tell you, she can really sing. She was doing all the oldies, the Mandarin oldies, and she was a singer before, and then she came out and joined this year's contest, and then she was like performing, just so relaxing, as like a performer, and then all the other contestants, the theme of the contest is unlock from the comfort zone. And most of them, maybe they are retired, or maybe they're still working and they have a dream to become a singer, or they love singing. So Malaysia TV has this contest for years. And then this year, because of the COVID, so they couldn't do it in the studio. So they invite me, and all the judges and all the contestants are doing Zooming. So this is my first time doing a judging on Zoom, and it's marvelous. I can feel that it seems that the contestants are not right in front of you, right? But then you can see their facial expression, because it's like a close-up. So it's very, very different, but very inspirational. Right. Indeed.
Right. Like, look at us. I mean, you're in Hong Kong, I'm in Los Angeles, and here we are in one show together. So I love the fact that the technology has changed, and then we're right along with it. This is the times we do it, right?
Yeah. And then from your Facebook, or from your, because I'm one of your followers, right? So I could see that you have been doing a lot of stuff, and then you have improved yourself in other dimensions, and you just finished your master, right? Did you?
Actually, not yet, but
you're still doing it.
Process, yes.
Oh, great. Yes. And then this is something that we can, after a long period of time, we haven't met up with each other, but indeed we have changed a lot, but to the brighter side and to the more energetic side. And we became students. I was a student for the past 10 years also.
Yeah, we keep improving. This is a good thing about what we do. If we're passionate about it, we keep improving, right?
Yeah, this is something that because we've been in the business for a long time, and at the moment I'm doing some workshop. I have a workshop called Singing in Unison. I know that you are teaching also music, right? You're teaching, right?
Actually, I'm not teaching. I do music production.
Okay.
Some artists ask me to produce a song for them. I do all the instrumentation, I do the arrangement, I record it, I mix it, I master it, and release it.
Bravo! Bravo!
I haven't started teaching yet, because I don't have any students, for one. They really more want to be artists, which is good. So our thing is doing artist management as well. We look at the capability of an artist, up and coming artist. My thing is, I want to give them a chance, because maybe those big record companies, I mean, they're big, so I want to give the others a chance. So
that's a very good intention.
Yeah.
It is the cost to find the answer, and those the money he wins, he doesn't play for his band. He deals the cards to find the answers, the sacred geometry of chance, the hidden law of a probable card. The numbers lead a dance. I know that the space of the souls of a soldier. I know that the clubs are weapons of war. I know that diamonds bring money for this art, but that's not the shape of my heart. He may play the jack of diamonds, he may play the queen of spades, he may conceal a king in his hand, while the memory of it fades. You know that the spades are the swords of the soldier. You know that the clubs are weapons of war. I know that diamonds need money for this art, but that's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart. And if I told you that I love you, you made me think there's something wrong. I'm the woman of too many faces. The mask I wear is one. I know that the spades are the swords of the soldier. I know that the clubs are weapons of war. I know that diamonds need money for this art, but that's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart.
And you know, for the past 10 years, I have been doing, because in Hong Kong, the TV, the media, they have been holding a lot of contests,
Yes.
singing contests. And then it just happened that I just became one of on the judge panel for different programs for different TV stations. And then I have witnessed a bunch of youngsters becoming singers and becoming singer-songwriters, and they also give me a lot of energy, and so to make me to be more serious about myself, because the more we're getting mature, I will use the word mature, right?
Yes.
And the more we have been doing this business, the more we have to how do you boost up our momentum or our motivation? This is from the young people, so it's like a crossover. So this is giving me a lot of energy. So meanwhile, at the meantime, also I have a workshop just to share music with whoever who wants to sing. Because for me, you remember Carpenter, the song?
Yeah.
Sing a song, make it simple and last the whole life long. Don't worry if it's not good enough. Just sing a song.
I love that song.
Just simply sing. So that's why I want to connect. I try to connect music, singing with life. This is something that inseparable. This is
Yeah.
how. This is how. Actually, is your goal, is your target also, but
Yeah.
it's just a different. It's the same direction but different position.
Yeah. Just a different. Yeah, you're right. We have the same goal to be able to help others. Yeah, I think, after we've both been in the business for such a long time, we actually do expand, what we know and then share that. So
Yeah.
that's our point at the moment.
So that's very, very, I mean, for us, it's like, I'm still doing a lot of the frontline work. I mean, I do still sing on stage, but because of the COVID, so it's very difficult to. I won't say difficult, but it's not as often as before.
Right.
But then, how do we make use of what we have and how to bring it all over the different corners of the world? Because like with this zooming, so we can explore so many things. This is something that, like you said, is so good about technology. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like for me, I also keep learning. And then as far as music and songs, I listen to the new music and I listen where, like, okay, how is the arrangement going? What is their song form now? How are they doing the phrasing? Whereas before, I just listened to the lyrics and the melody. Now, it's a totally different aspects. Like, what kind of instrumentation did they just bring in? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, see if you can sing along with us this song. Oh, my baby. Ooh, put your head on my shoulder, sink me in a river of tears. This could be the best days yet, but you must overcome
Thank you. Nowadays, Hong Kong is very influenced by China, mainland China, because mainland China has because of the K-pop, the Korean pop,
Yeah.
Asia, Korean pop, K-pop, and then also mainland China has so much improved on the arrangement side, and a lot of our musicians also move into China to do a lot of the singing varieties, and the arrangements are really amazing, and the singers are also they are so international now. I must say the way they sing, the way they arrange, because they have invite a lot of the elite musicians, arrangers, maestros from all over Asia,
Yeah.
or even from outside of Asia to go over there. So we in Hong Kong, we are so influenced by that. It's one thing sad about Hong Kong is, I would not sad, it's because Hong Kong used to be in the Cantonese market, used to be like up there, but right now it's been taken over by K-pop and Mandarin, and even hip hop or rap is more. The market is more going into the mainland or to other countries. That's something that we must admit. But Hong Kong is picking up recently also.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask you, the music industry there has just started to open up, right?
In Hong Kong?
Yeah. Has it started to open up, like the venues? Because I see.
Oh, yes. In fact, I have just performed 2 months ago in Coliseum again.
Oh.
And I don't know whether you know about Karen Mock. You know who's Karen Mock?
Yes.
I went to see her. She did her concert there, and then we performed one after like I don't know how many, maybe how many, 2 years. I didn't step on Coliseum because of the Hong Kong. Hong Kong has went through a very hard times.
Yeah.
During the 2019, and the 2020, and then also because of COVID, so most of the venues were being closed. But right now it's open. And by the way, you remember Uncle Ray?
Yeah, of course.
We're going to have a concert to salute to Uncle Ray in November in Coliseum, and with some of the artists that you're familiar with. We have Danny Summer, we have Anthony Leung. I think Teresa Carpio is there, Maria Godero,
Wonderful.
and Rowena, and the Sampsons. The Christine Sampson is there, Joe, and who else? Some new singers. So maybe we have some other special guests. So it's opening up, and also there are other venues like the QE Stadium. You remember the QE Stadium?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And then the convention center. So tomorrow I'm going to have also a show early in the morning in the convention center. So it's slowly opening up. But then also, of course, you cannot have full house, but at least it's moving. It's moving. Yeah.
Yes. That's wonderful. Okay, so we're going to be taking a short break, and we'll be right back with ELISA or Miss Chan Chan.
纏住了心思千遍，由零開始，偷偷想到落淚，由零想起一切被愛慕，坦率相對，全憑你祝福，努力進取，靈感中。藏在我的心深處，由零開始，閃出一切樂與淚，由零想起，高低起跌沒次序，反覆心裏，全憑意志編織自信之旅。You are so beautiful， 令我隨滿。 世態轉換幾次，仍願盡力共尋美事，即使前路許多不知。You are so beautiful， 就算是得一次，仍令我會找到鼓舞再衝刺。明白世界每日改變，還幸遇着動人笑面，給我紅熱眼光一片一千片。
We are back with Miss ELISA Chan, and we're going to be asking her some questions. Okay, so I know you're a vocalist, you're a recording artist, you do a lot of shows. How do you prepare for your shows? Walk us through, like, you know, you do your vocalizing, and then the songs that you sing. People don't know how much it takes to prepare for a couple of songs or a whole show.
Well, actually, in the 2018, I just had a 14 days concert. Actually, Tess was there. Tess is your sister.
Yes.
Yeah, Tess. And then actually for me to prepare, it depends. If you to prepare a concert, I personally think it will take you from 9 months to 1 year.
Yeah.
Because you need to study the material really, really well. And then I was the producer of the show. So I wrote my own script and everything was like planned, and so I have to talk with the arranger. So this is part of the journey.
Right.
And then once the arrangement they were done. So nowadays we have MMOs. Before we don't have MMOs, right? We never have MMOs, the music management, because now the arranger, when they are writing the score together, they will do a music MMO for you. So for us to learn at home. Right. So and then I will study it, and then I will get into it and then try it with the computer, and instead of doing into the live band before going into the live rehearsal room. So for me, since now I'm teaching almost 4 times or 5 times a week. So actually every day when I'm doing it with my students, actually I'm charging them, but I'm vocalizing myself.
Great idea.
Yeah, I'm vocalizing myself. And then when but when I was doing the concert, during the preparation, so I'm trying to slowly warm up my muscle, because actually I went to Los Angeles many years ago, and then I took some vocal lessons from some of the gurus there. So actually I really try to warm up myself a little bit, and then I will concentrate and do the song. To the song, each one by each one first.
Yeah.
And then for the whole concert, I will sing it like the whole repertoire.
Right.
I will try to do it 2 or 3 times, the whole repertoire, every time, 2 or 3 times a day. So to make sure, like a concert will start, like it will last for 2 or 3 hours, right? So I would do it like in the afternoon, in the evening, and in the after dinner. So just to memorize it by the muscle, so my muscle will know how to be at ease. And then I will try to listen to my playbacks and see what are the things to be corrected, and try to the best thing is after you rehearse it and leave it for a while, and then you go back to it, and then you find you can look at it into different aspects. So you will not just be rehearsing with your mistakes. This is one thing that I discover with the computer. And besides, my voice was, I had a little bit of problem with my voice, because my larynx or my vocal cord has split to one extent. So for a while, I couldn't even hold a note the F or G. F G is the mid range, right?
Right.
I can't even hold a note because I can feel my vocal cord was like splitting up. So I
Wow.
was using the computer to, because I'm actually I have been a physical singer. So
Right.
I lost my falsetto, lost my mixed tone. So at that time, I'm more of a rock singer. So I have to retune my voice into that. That's why I spend so much time with my computer and just like in the studio
Yes.
to fine tune my vocal cord, to fine tune my voice. So it is one of the things that I have been doing and I have been practicing. So and sports, I think you have to do a lot of sometimes you have to do
Yeah.
exercise. You need that because once you have done exercising, you can feel that your stamina and you're doing your diaphragm singing, you have more energy.
Mm.
Otherwise you want to hit the note but it's
Not
difficult.
enough air.
Do you feel the same?
Yeah. I know exactly what you went through because I went through that. Like I lost my voice because I
Really?
oversang when I was still in Hong Kong working as a singer. And, you know, I couldn't reach my note anymore. And I lost my falsetto just like you. And for a long time, I didn't sing, which I was glad. When I moved to the U.S., I didn't sing. And then I got the opportunity to go back to school. That's where I went to Berkeley, and I started singing again, then writing, and then I rediscovered my voice. I really had to work on it because I was already in fear that I would always lose my voice. So I had to, overcome that trauma.
This is also, I think it happens to a lot of great singers too, because like Adele,
Yeah.
Adele for a while she had to stop singing for a while because she was, I heard, I don't know whether it's true
Oh
or
yeah.
not. She was bleeding, yeah, because a lot too much tour, too much around overwork, overloading, and besides Adele, she's a great singer, but she is also using a lot of her real voice, right? She's
Yes.
not like doing a lot of not the mixed tone. She's doing a lot of the belting. For belting singer, we really has to face that one day when, as we grow mature, as we grow older, our stamina or whatever, or for a while we didn't. Over singing is one thing. Never sing is also another thing. So it must be a balance. So I have to slowly to regain my voice. So now I'm more on not to the rock side, not to belt as much,
Yeah.
but I'm more of doing like so I can hit higher, but not as belting out like before when we sing like Glory Gaynor or Tina Turner. You remember that? Or those really tough black singers. I don't know. But I'm using another kind of technique to turn over. And besides, as we grow older, maybe our music direction will change also.
Yeah.
Although I'm still in love with all the music I'm in, but I'm more open up.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Do you feel the same?
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm so glad now. Like, I'm so glad I stopped singing and now I went back into it and my voice is totally different, you know?
Yeah, I can tell because I don't know. It will take another singer to understand another singer, and
Yes.
then to listen to their voice, and then you can see how they have emerged, or they have transcend into another um, space, dimension, or direction,
The,
because another zone, right?
the
Yeah, shall I
zone.
say another zone? Yeah, and of course, I'm much more alert with aware of what's going on globally. So I listen to a lot of the new singers, and they are, oh wow, they're also marvelous.
They're so good.
They're so good.
纏住了心事千遍，由零开始，偷偷想到落泪，由零想起，想起一切被爱慕，坦率相对，全凭你祝福，努力进取，灵感中藏在我的心深處，由零開始閃出一切樂與淚，由零想起高低起跌沒次序，反覆心裏，全憑意志編織自信之旅。You are so beautiful， 令我聚滿心志，踏步遠去找我夢兒在衝刺。無論世態轉換幾次，仍願盡力共尋美事。即使前路許多不知 ，You are so beautiful， 就算是得一次，仍令我會找到鼓舞再衝刺。明白世界每日改變，還幸遇着動人笑面，給我紅熱眼光一片一千片。感中藏在我的心深處，由零開始閃出一切樂與淚，由零想起高低起跌沒次序，反覆心裏，全憑意志編織自信之旅。You are so beautiful， 令我聚滿心志，踏步遠去找我夢兒在衝刺。無論世態轉換幾次，仍願盡力共尋美事。即使前路許多不知 ，You are so beautiful， 就算是得一次，仍令我會找到鼓舞再衝刺。明白世界每日改變，還幸遇着動人笑面，給我紅熱眼光一片一千片。You are so beautiful， 就算是得一次，仍令我會找到鼓舞再衝刺。明白世界每日改變，還幸遇着動人笑面，給我。
Vilma, live in LA.
Okay, Steve, you can sing along with us in this song.
It could have been so much more, and time is nothing short, because time won't give me time, and time makes the lovers feel like they got something real.
in LA. Yeah.
Vilma, live in LA. GFN, Global Filipino Network.
Giving you all the shows now on the GFN channel. And coming up, save the date. It's an event October 3 in San Bruno. This is celebrating Pinoy street food, kantaan, at iba pa from 12 noon to 5 p.m. So, see you guys there. Don't forget to subscribe to my social media. And here is all the information. And I'm going to be singing a classic for you from the Carpenters, I Won't Last a Day Without You. Just a short bit. Here we go.
Day after day, I must face the world of strangers where I don't belong. I'm not that strong. It's nice to know that there's someone I can turn to who will always care, always there. When there's no getting over that rainbow, when my smallest of dreams won't come true, I can't take on the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without So many times when the city seems to be without a friendly face, a lonely place, I look at you and I knew that I didn't need to live without the rest. Found the best when there's no getting over that rainbow, when my smallest of dreams won't come true. I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day. When there's no getting over that rainbow, when my smallest of dreams won't come true, I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you.
And this song that I'm going to be giving you is a song that I wrote, and we'll be releasing it as a remix. This time it's my brother on guitar. So basically, the recording is just my brother, and myself. This is called Freedom. All of the people around the world, don't give up, don't give in, listen to your heart. One human race of different faiths, all embraced in a solemn place. Listen to your soul. All we want, all we need is freedom. All we want, all we need is freedom. For you and for me and for everyone. Freedom, freedom. This is our home. We all call the earth. Shout it out, sing it loud. Listen to your voice. All we want, all we need is freedom. All we want, all we need is freedom. For you and for me and for everyone. And thank you everybody for being with me right here on Vilma Live in LA. As always, it's been such a great time with you. You guys are the best. I love the chats, I love the hellos, I love the interaction, but most of all, I love you guys. You make it all possible. And I'd also like to thank my special guest, Miss ELISA Chan, international recording artist and TV personality. She's going to be back with us next week for part 2 of her interview. There's so much more to talk about. She is just an amazing person, and so glad to have her here. And so now from me to you guys, I'm going to be saying thank you. I'm going to see you again next week for more Vilma Live in LA. It's going to be episode 6. Oh my. So from my heart to yours, it's going to be ding.